Hello, hello. I am joined by Ben Shapiro, who is the spokesperson for Madame Tussauds New York, who we actually have a little installation with on our booth floor here today. How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me here.
Have you been wandering around seeing our fans taking photos with Loki, Black Panther?
It is amazing to see really all of you here at the booth experiencing our wax figures. It's truly incredible.
So we actually do have one of the newest members of the Marvel's Hall of Heroes here with us, Loki, which I think you guys have gotten some glimpses of before. As I said, he's the newest member. Why Loki, man?
Yeah, Loki's such a great, an iconic villain. This character has just really made an impression on fans, and we couldn't have a proper Marvel Hall of Heroes at Madame Tussauds without Loki.
A little mischievous, a little mystery,
right?
Mischievousness.
Yeah, exactly. A little mischief. He brings a different element to the Hall of Heroes. He's clearly not a hero, so it adds a bit of that dynamic edge to our lineup. He's right around the corner from Thor, so when you're hanging out with Thor, you come and check out his brother and.
Can't have them too close together. We may get a few little rumbles.
We had a little separation there that, maybe not contractually obligated, but just to keep him from, getting into a little mess.
Well, I definitely want our fans to get a bit of a close-up on Loki, and I think you guys brought a video of him just teleporting around town.
Yeah.
Can we check that out?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's take a look. Wow. Okay, so obviously this iteration of Loki is from the Battle of New York sequence from Marvel Studios' The Avengers from 2012, and it looks like you guys were able to film on location.
Yeah.
What was that like?
You all saw that shot. I call it the impossible shot. This was 6 a.m, right on Park Avenue to get this shot, and it was just a really special shoot.
Did Loki make his call time? Did he teleport right at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, Loki teleported in and out. It was not our hardest celebrity to deal with, but we're used to working with the best of the best celebrities, and now he's teleported here to Comic-Con.
That's incredible. Wait, give us a little bit of the process for why this iteration of Loki amongst all.
Yeah, I think that the Battle of New York is just, we like to keep our Madame Tussauds attractions so locally relevant and locally specific. When you've seen the one in New York, the one in Hollywood is going to look totally different. The one in Vegas is going to look totally different. They all have that unique character. So when we thought about what's a Marvel character that fits New York that is going to upgrade the experience that we already have, bringing in a villain like Loki who caused such a mayhem in this city was just a perfect fit.
So as we mentioned before, Loki is joining a full set of Marvel Hall of Heroes. What about some of these other characters that you've chosen to bring in? What can fans expect from that? What do they see at the installation?
Yeah, I think one of the more special things that we were able to do this past year is at the very beginning, just outside of the Hall of Heroes, we brought the new wax figure of Stan Lee. It's just such a special thing to have Stan in a newsstand surrounded by his creations. And he's a legendary New Yorker. He's a legend in the comic and pop culture industry. So that's a really cool way to enter the experience. I think I'll always have a soft spot for the Hulk figure in the Hall of Heroes.
He's incredible. He's incredible.
He's incredible, the Incredible Hulk. He's actually our largest wax figure, and this is a figure that we've had in New York before the Hall of Heroes was even a thing. That might be the first figure, don't quote me on that, but one of the earliest figures that we've worked on with Marvel. And I have a photograph of myself as a young child. I will not date myself, but visiting Marvel at Madame Tussauds New York with this exact Hulk figure that we still have here today.
Well, can you let us know if there are any other characters or what else our fans can expect from the installation in the future?
Absolutely. I can't quite tell you what our next figure is. You know, we have that Marvel secrecy thing going on with the wax figures as well. But we have Captain Marvel, we have Thor, we have Groot, we have Iron Man, Nick Fury. Really, we have a who's who, and that's just in New York alone. If you visit us in Vegas or in Hollywood, even in London or Amsterdam, we're going to have different Marvel characters, so make sure to visit every location.
Absolutely, and if you want to see these amazing figures online too, you can follow Madame Tussauds USA on Instagram and TikTok, and Tussauds USA on Twitter for all the latest Marvel wax figures. Cannot thank you enough for being here with the installation with our fans. Thank you so much, Ben.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Stay tuned for more from Marvel at Comic-Con.